All right, all right, all right. Hello, hello. How is everybody doing? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? How's everybody doing tonight on this late Friday night, early Saturday morning? Thank you for following David Lewis. Or thank you for subscribing, David Lewis. Much obliged. Thank you, sir. Yeah, Horror Nerd. Hey, I did my review of Downrange tonight for you, man. So, something wonky is going on with the chat. Little scrolling chat here on the screen. I don't know. I can't get it to work, so I apologize, guys. I guess there's not going to be the usual YouTube scrolling chat there. All right, so I'm coming through loud and clear. Okay, cool. How's it going, European? Hello, Horror Ghoul. How are you doing, Jill? Eternal Horror, hello. Nico, what's up? How are you? PlayStation 9, hello. Am I excited for Doom 64? I was watching a little bit of footage of it today. I might pick it up. I don't know. Let's see who else is with me. Brian Chad, hello. How are you? XXX Gaming Valence. That's quite a name. How are you doing tonight? My buddy Dave is here. Well, yeah, this is kind of late for me to start a stream. But, I was like, what the hey? I'm up. I'm feeling good. I've got some antioxidants here. Keep me safe and healthy. So I thought, hey, why not? Let's do a stream. Let's hang out for a little while. Oh, thank you, Jerpin. Thank you very much. How you doing tonight, Horror Nerd? You hanging in there? So how's everybody been? Everybody staying in? Staying healthy? Ooh, and geez, oh Pete, there comes the YouTube chat. Really just kind of machine gunned up there. Not sure what that was about, but we're good. Horror Nerd, how you doing over on Twitch, man? You doing all right? Piz is known to go deep in the night. I am, you know. Eternal Horror, you got toilet paper, thank God. Thank God. You should be good then. You should be good. PlayStation 9, you're chilling. Cool. Jason Voorhees backwards. Hey, Piz, Jason Voorhees backwards here. Hope you're doing fine during this isolation. I am. Why did you dismiss COVID so long? Oh, my goodness. I think I know somebody who's about to get dismissed. The Feldman documentary is on YouTube. You're able to watch it. Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it on YouTube. Yeah. I didn't watch it on YouTube, but I've seen it posted on YouTube. That's interesting. No, I did not leave the house today. I stayed where it's nice and safe. Met up with some friends quick to get some to-go beer at a local brewery. It was nice to get out and about. Horror Ghoul, you're stressed. This self-quarantine is harder than you think, even for an introvert like me. Well, Jeremy's handling the whole situation pretty well. In a couple of days, I'll probably start getting cabin fever a little bit. In the cave watching 80s movies, so business as usual, Mr. Blonde. Very cool. Very cool. Jeremy's doing good. He's having to... Zach Livingston, Horror Nerd. All right, what's up, man? Is Twitch acting weird tonight? I think everything's acting weird. I know the chat here on the screen is acting really weird too. So I don't know. I actually saw a post on Facebook. I don't know if it was for real or not, where ISPs were encouraging Netflix to not stream movies in HD for fear that the internet would break. So I don't know. Maybe the internet is breaking. The hardest part is no takeout. So you cannot even get takeout or delivery up there now, Horror Ghoul. Actually got some delivery tonight. Jeremy and I were doing our unboxing stream earlier today, and the topic of pizza came up. So Jeremy wanted some pizza, so we had some pizza, and we had it delivered. By the way, you think the internet is breaking? I actually think it is. It's acting really, really weird. Am I coming through? I mean. Yeah, it says my stream is good health. So, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But Twitch is working just fine for me. At least at the moment. Oh, so you're not chancing it with any kind of takeout or delivery. I hear you, Go. I hear you. Are there a lot of cases up there in near you? The sound and picture's fine. Good. Okay. So maybe, I don't know. What kind of pizza, what toppings? We actually got, it was funny because we were talking about, during the stream earlier today, if you recall, Dave, Pizza Hut pizza and stuffed crust pizza, which Jeremy loves, the stuffed crust pizza. But he wanted Papa John's, so we got some Papa John's tonight. You just never know with him. He'll throw curveballs at you. He throws curveballs at me a lot. So, but, yeah. Jeez. Only 5 in all of Nova Scotia, so that's not bad, but like 900 cases in all of Canada. Isaac, you're watching Cabin Fever 3. I don't think I've seen Cabin Fever 2. I did like the original Cabin Fever. And then they like remade it. Like 10 years later. I don't get it. It's weird. You were trying to stream Resident Evil 3 demo on PC, but YouTube's not telling me when I'm live and won't let me stream at full 1080p. Yeah. What's a good... I'm actually going to be in the market probably soon to get a new computer, because the one that I've had here, I don't know, it's acting weird. I've had it for several years, and I mean, it's been a workhorse for me with editing videos and the like, so I mean... I may be in the market for a new PC. What's a good company to buy like a gaming PC from? Yeah, I don't understand. It's like 10 years later, let's do a remake of Cabin Fever and like do it, like a shot for shot remake. I don't get that. I don't get it. Cabin Fever remake makes you angry. A pre-built, Mr. Blonde. Pre-built. MSI is good. NZXT. Okay. I was looking at, there were a couple that popped up. I just Googled, like, gaming PCs. And let's see, which ones did I looked at, like, I think it was I Buy Power. Thank you, Jared, for subscribing. I think it was, I looked at I Buy Power, and what was the other one I looked at? Newegg. Just kind of scanned through to see what they had and what they offered and so on and so forth. So I'll bookmark NZXT. I don't remember a whole lot about Cabin Fever. I remember seeing it in the theater when it first came out, and I was just, you know what I mean? I was, I just like cracked up the whole time. I mean, like, pancakes. I just cracked up in that movie the whole time. Digital Storm. I think I may have looked at Digital Storm. Let me see here, Mister. I think I did, but I'll bookmark them too. So what movies are you guys watching tonight? Any movies, or did you guys watch any movies today? Did you guys buy either The Invisible Man or The Hunt on demand? I'm definitely thinking about The Hunt. Getting that sometime this weekend and watching it, maybe doing a review of it. Gonna watch Sleepaway Camp tonight? Good choice, Eternal Horror. Very good choice, my friend. I want a powerful gaming PC that has a disk drive and accepts newer graphics cards like the one I have. Piz, if you could have a hamburger with one Friday the 13th character, who would it be? And what toppings on the hamburger? Man, that's a good question. Oof. I mean, I would have to go with Deborah Voorhees. And the burger, just the classics, lettuce, tomato. Probably wouldn't do onion if I'm going to be with Deborah. Might throw an egg on there, though. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for subscribing. Myers and Voorhees just subscribed. Thank you for subscribing. Very kind of you. And yes, thank you for subscribing. XXX Gaming Volent XXX2313. Thank you for subscribing also. You're watching the show Taxi, Jerpin? I was watching Fright Night 2 on Blu-ray before you came on. Oh, sorry you had to stop it, man. Which is better? Good question, Taco Bella Lugosi. And that is an excellent name. I love that name, Taco Bella Lugosi. There's some antioxidants for you, Taco Bella Lugosi. You can get a good gaming PC on Tiger Direct. I'll look them up too, Robert. Thank you. You finally watched Color Out of Space. I don't know what to think of it, but I liked it. I liked it. I enjoyed it. Yeah. You would eat with Ralph or Annie? Eating with Crazy Ralph would be interesting. Although it would probably be more interesting to drink with Crazy Ralph than to eat with him. I don't think he eats very much. I think he drinks a lot. Oh, Jan Man, what's up, buddy? Are you going to watch and review Marvel's New Warriors? Let me tell you. New Warriors. That's the comic for me. Let me tell you. With characters like Safe Space and what was the other one's name? Snowflake. Oh, that's right up my alley. And their superpowers, like one of them has a backpack. That's their superpower, is that they have a backpack. Just brilliant. Brilliant. This is $1 billion idea from Marvel. They're going to make billions off of this. What's in the cup? In this cup, I've got some mellow yellow and sour, what's it called here? Sour resin berry moonshine. So that's what's in this cup. And then in this cup, I decided to mix the sour resin berry moonshine with some Sunkissed. And I think I like it better with the mellow yellow. Yeah, I like it better with the mellow yellow. It's best to mix this with like a 7-Up or Sprite, but I didn't have any 7-Up or Sprite. So, McDouble or McChicken? I normally go for the McChicken. Actually, I don't remember the last. I used to normally go for the McChicken, but now I think when I do McDonald's, I mostly just do like the 2 single cheeseburger combo. Yeah. I watched your live unboxing not long ago. I see you finally opened the package from Peter Bark. Yes, the package from Peter Bark. Yes, I was not sure what to expect from Peter Bark's package. That sounded really weird. I did not know what to expect from Peter Bark's package. But, yes. Luckily, what was inside of it did not smell of death. I got my Friday the 13th collection in the mail yesterday. My bro bought me the $500 one. Oh, God, man. Oh, jeez. Well, I'm glad you got, you got it back. Maybe, I mean, at some point he's going to stop, I mean, it's very expensive. It's getting very expensive at this point. You're having a 9% IPA. Very cool. My buddy Monty's in the chat. RMJ movie reviews. Piz, I saw they canceled Whorehound Cincinnati this weekend until May 20th. The lineup is badass this year. Yeah, they're canceling and postponing just about everything, man. Actually, let's see. Well, that might actually be good. Let's see. Who was booked for Whorehound Cincinnati? Oh, yeah. Michael Rooker, Kevin Smith, Virginia Madsen, Tony Todd, Mark Dacascos, Lou Diamond Phillips. Lou Diamond Phillips is so cool. He was so fun to meet. Ted Raimi. A lot of Kevin Smith alum. Kevin Smith movie alum. Lisa Zane. Adrienne Barbeau. She's one that's still on my list. I've not got to meet Adrienne Barbeau yet. Then you've got a bunch here pending the date. Sam Raimi, pending date. Several Nightmare on Elm Street people. The great Wilford Brimley. A bunch of people have had to cancel. Robert Englund had to cancel. Keith David, I'd love to meet Keith David. Lena Lee Anderson from Let the Right One In. So yeah, it's just it's hectic, man. Hectic. When is Texas Frightmare Eternal Horror? Wendy's or Baskin Robbins? Wendy's. I don't have a Baskin Robbins near me. Brian Trash, what's up, man? How you doing? I've never had a Whataburger, and I've had Five Guys a few times. Unfortunately, there's not really a Five Guys near me, but I did what few times I've had Five Guys. They've been very good, very good. Actually, I do know what was on that Blu-ray that Peter Bark sent me. It was the In Search of Darkness documentary. He burnt me a copy of it. I've not seen Extinction from 2015. Brian Chad. Oh, uh-oh. So let's see. One of the actors from Jason Lives. What? Who was it, Ghoul? Was it Tom Matthews? See. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Is the is the cat out of the bag on that one now? I wonder who that was, because they're going to get in trouble. Five Guys is the go-to here. Carnival fries. Can you explain why people come to videos seemingly just to dislike them, even videos with people helping the homeless or something along those lines? You know, that's just how people are, man. That's just how people are, unfortunately. Speaking of which, if you guys haven't dropped a like on the stream on YouTube, please do so. I would appreciate it. WrestleMania is going to have 2 night events. Aren't they going to do that in like with no audience? Oh, the red dot guy. Okay, I know what you're talking about. I'm doing good, Brian Trash. What's up with you, man? Ah, Manny Moore. What's up, Manny? How you doing, buddy? None. Oh, none. Hello, how are you doing tonight, sir? You went Jeremy style today and had myself a hamburger, french fries, and a Coke. That is definitely Jeremy style, for sure. Well, good drinking gin and tonics. Nice, man. Nice. Very nice. Let me check something real quick here. What is that dude's name? Oh, man. What is the guy's... Let me look him up here. Who played the deputy? Wherever the red dot go. Yeah, bang. Vincent Gustafero. Jeez. Maybe he deleted. I don't see that on his page anymore. I think he may have deleted that. Yeah, I don't see it on his face. I don't see it on his Facebook page anymore. Yeah, I don't see it. I think he deleted it. All right. If he deleted it, I won't say anything. I'll play dumb. Oh, that's okay, Sasha. Hope you're doing well, buddy. I agree, Myers and Voorhees. Friday the 13th definitely deserves something, particularly since it's the 40th anniversary. And I mean, we're not going to get anything from Paramount. I mean, what we're getting from Paramount, we already know. And that's that metal pack release of the first film. That's it. Do I think Halloween Kills will still come out? I hope so. I mean, at this point, I think all bets are kind of off, but I mean, surely to God by October, you know, this will be behind us. Oh, he posted it in a group. Okay. All right. Yeah, okay. So yeah, he must have posted that in one of the Facebook groups. Well, Melanie Kinnaman actually posted something about it the other day too. And then when we had Peter Brackey on the Sausage Factory last week doing the Friday the 13th Part 2 commentary, he had mentioned a couple of times about, just, give it a couple of months and then you guys will, something will happen. There'll be some news. So I don't know what he was talking about, though. We'll just have to wait and see. Is that Cook from the first Sleepaway Camp? Does he ever do any comic? I have no idea. No idea, Robert Long. Watched Spookies in the documentary last night. Haven't seen it in years. Love me some Spookies, man. Love me Spookies. It's okay to love both, Taco. It's okay to love both. I love both. I love both Friday and Halloween. I couldn't decide, I couldn't pick just one. Check out the all. Oh, has there been new updates on the All American Nightmare, Dave? I own some Godzilla movies. I don't really own any Godzilla figures, though. But yeah, Ghoul, I've been catching up on some tidying and cleaning around the man cave. Jeff Brown, thank you for subscribing. Much appreciated. But yeah, Ghoul, I've been doing some tidying around the man cave. So, Darkspawn 63, no problem, man. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. You can't find Sleepaway Camp 3 for under $100. Is it worth it? Wow, really? Is that... I mean, I know that box set is out of print, but surely you can find the box set for cheaper than that. Let's see. Yeah, dude, here's the whole box set, dude. For $50 on eBay. They've even got the original the Red Cross release for like $30 and $40. So I mean, even that, I figured that set by now would be worth a lot more. The Red Cross made them actually remove the Red Cross from the front of that release. So I thought that one would be worth more now, but apparently not. I'm doing pretty good, Darkspawn. Just hanging out, decided I'd hang out with you guys tonight and shoot the bull and, have some antioxidants to stay healthy. You started to watch The Fortress today. The music was totally off, or at least the first 15 minutes or so. The which Fortress? The one I was talking about? It would be a lot cheaper just to buy that box set, even if you've still got parts 1 and 2 on DVD, than spending hundreds of dollars just to get part 3. We just took the night off. We just took the week off, Dave. We'd done 2 shows in a row, so we took last night off. Godzilla versus Safe Space. The fact that Friday the 13th turns 40 years old this year and all is getting is a steelbook release with the same features as the deluxe edition is ridiculous. I agree. Germany loses. No Blu-ray version of Spookies. You've got no Sleepaway Camp on Blu-ray here either. Jeez, really? That sucks, man. So there's been some updates on the All-American Massacre. Oh, there goes the chat going crazy on screen. Oh, jeez. Well, that's cool. I'm glad that there's been updates on it. I would like to see it someday. I remember that trailer coming out, God, forever ago. Yeah, Germany gets a lot of the, Germany gets a lot of really good releases. I wish we got over here in the States. Yeah, I do too, Dave. I've got the Red Cross Sleepaway Camp box set. Yeah, Taco, I did get the NECA Pinhead. I did a Collector's Corner video for the NECA Pinhead 2 or 3 weeks ago. Yeah, really cool figure. When do I think this madness might subside? I don't know. I hope soon. I really, really hope soon. The music was hokey and tonally off. Hey, Matt, what's up? They haven't shut your work down yet? They probably will soon. All right, Zach, take care, man. Have a good one. I'll have your review of Downrange posted probably tomorrow. Yeah, I know. There's something weird. There's something weird going on with the chat thing. It's not scrolling, and then all of a sudden it'll just throw. it'll try and catch up. I don't know. It's weird. I'll just turn it off because it's just weird. I'm not sure what's going on. Just turn that off. Because if you could go back in time and see one movie on opening night, which one? Oh, good question. Halloween jumped to mind. I think seeing Halloween in theaters, like, early on in its run, would have been really cool. Friday the 13th, of course, that one jumps to mind too. If I could choose two. Actually, I think I would prefer to see Friday the 13th. Go back and watch Friday the 13th at like some kind of grimy grindhouse theater, in 1980. That would be cool. Callie Known, thank you for following on Twitch. I appreciate that. What kind of job do I have? I work in it's the social work field. A clip of Leatherface from All American Massacre surfaced on YouTube a few weeks back. Of Buckethead playing Leatherface. It looks to be a blooper. It's labeled All American Massacre clip. Let's look it up here. Let's check it out. If I can spell massacre. All American Massacre clip. I actually see. There's the trailer. Okay, here we go. It's Grandpa. Leatherface really loves that chainsaw. He's just loving all over it. And you can tell that's definitely Buckethead. That big... Can definitely tell that that's Buckethead, that big vein in his hand. Oh, goodness gracious. Sleepaway Camp first print media VHS is worth a lot. Your girlfriend calls you a dork with the figure collecting. NECA Marvel Legends, Star Wars, etc. Yes, she's the Funko Pop girl. But you both love your horror. That's cool, man. That is cool. Favorite wrestler from 80s and 90s? That'd be the Ultimate Warrior. Oh. I have to change the notification to It's You're So Cool, Brewster. What's that mean, Dave? Rank favorite decades for horror. Ooh, I guess I'd have to go. The 80s would be number 1. The 70s would be number 2. Then I'd have to put some thought into it. I guess... Have to put some thought into that goal. But definitely the 80s would be number 1 and the 70s would be number 2. Your mom and dad went to see the OG Friday the 13th? That's awesome. Your mom said some kids get killed at a camp by some maniac. That's funny. The 80s were a good time to be a horror fan, man. A lot of good stuff. A lot of good slashers. Do I like The Undertaker? Yeah. I like The Undertaker back in the day. Why haven't I sent you toe pics yet? Because you've not paid me for toe pics, Kitchender. All right? You want toe pics, they're expensive. Mine would be the 80s first, then the 2010s, shockingly. Then the 70s, the 2000s, then the 90s. You want toe pics, you got to pay for them, bro. Come on. Listen to the Beatles right now. Cool. When I think of the 2000s, all I think of are the remakes. Just all those freaking remakes, man. Road Warrior Hawk or Animal Hawk? Oh, Taco, your favorite slasher is The Burning. It's definitely one of my favorites. Love The Burning. Such a good slasher. Friend of yours saw The Thing in the movie theater. We were walking home. In the pitch dark, you started to run as if the Thing monster was behind us. It's funny. What comes to my mind when I think of the 90s as far as movies are concerned, it would be like Scream, The Crow. I think those were the two big movies of the 90s for me, kind of. Scream, The Crow, True Romance. Let's see, what else? I think those would be the big three for me from the 90s. Scream, The Crow, and True Romance. Yeah, apparently, yeah, Scream 5 is happening, I guess. It's the same guys who did Ready or Not are apparently doing it. So, I mean, I hope it's good. I don't know. I can't get excited about it. I'm 39, Matt. You've been watching me since 2011. Well, thanks, man. Thanks for the continued support. I appreciate it. Yes, I have seen that, Zach. Shriek if I knew what you did last Friday the 13th. Yes, it's been a while, but I have seen that, yes. 2000s makes me think of Jeepers Creepers, Trick or Treat, Joyride, Cherry Falls, Valentine, Saw, Paranormal Activity. Yeah. The Crow will always be the greatest film ever made. I love it, man. It's one of the very few movies that I got on VHS. I watched it all the way through. Then I immediately rewound it and watched it all the way through again. What concert would you go to if you could travel back in time? For you, it'd be Queen at Live Aid. Wow, gosh, I don't know. I wouldn't want to go back to Woodstock because that just looked nasty. That looked nasty and stinky and just gross. You know, maybe if I was in a bubble, I'd go back to Woodstock. I don't know. Maybe like the kickoff show to the Metallica Guns N' Roses tour from the early 90s. Or was it the mid 90s? I don't remember. When was that? It seems like that was the early 90s. It was a short-lived tour, but I mean it was the two biggest bands in the world at that time. So I mean those shows had to be crazy. Not a big Leprechaun movie fan, Brian. Because I watched Edge of the Axe on Amazon. I remembered it fondly from 30 years ago. It was hugely disappointed by it. Thought it was a bad movie, but still better than The Last Jedi. Well, I definitely can't agree with you there. I love Edge of the Axe. I think it's a very good slasher. 39, you look so much younger. It's the baby face, I know. Yeah. I don't know, Myers and Voorhees. Don't know if any of the cast will return for Scream 5. All right, PlayStation 9, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out, man. I appreciate it. You don't remember much horror in the 90s? You were getting drunk and singing in bands? I agree, Matt. Yeah, I think the 80s were great for movies. The 90s were, yeah, music, you know. Yeah. Now when I think of the 90s music, I mean, yeah, Nirvana, Pearl Jam, Soundgarden, Alice in Chains, all the way through, like, you know, the new metal stuff. I mean, 90s were a crazy time for music. Crazy time. I have seen The Void, Taco. I wasn't that big a fan of it. I saw Jeepers Creepers. The first one is good, although I've not seen it in many many years. I really did not like Jeepers Creepers 2, and I didn't even give Jeepers Creepers 3 a shot. Ah, Nico, you're finally pulling the trigger on Pieces tomorrow. Do you dare get pizza with it? Yes. Yes. Ah, Pieces. As a matter of fact, let's check out. Let's see what's going on with Linda Day George. Let's see what's going on with Linda Day. Oh, let's get a little update from Linda Day George outside of the locker room. Here we go.
Yes! While we were out here fumbling with that music, the lousy bastard was in there killing her! Bastard! Bastard! Bastard!
Oh, man. Doesn't get any better than that. Doesn't get any better than that. Into any 80s metal? Yeah, some 80s metal. Yeah, I've not seen Son of Sleepaway Camp. I've heard one of Ozzy's new songs. What was it called? Something Above the Grave or something like that. I don't remember. You have 3 copies of Pieces, Brian. I think let's see, how many do I? I think I've got like 3 or 4 at this point. Have I seen the Mafu Cage? What's that? It's European. Do I watch the new trend of reaction videos? I've seen some videos like that. Yeah, Under the Graveyard. Yes, that's what it's called. Yes, I did hear that one. It's with Carol Kane. I don't think I've ever even heard of it. I seem to recall liking Under the Graveyard. I think I only heard it one time though. If you guys watching on YouTube haven't dropped a like on the stream, please do so. I would appreciate it. Let's see how that weird, funky chat is going here. See if it'll keep up now. I've never had anybody ask me for feet pictures, but of course that would happen from somebody watching on Twitch. So weird. So weird. Do you have any children, Piz? I'm assuming no, since you never mentioned any. No, not really. My girlfriend has 2 kids from a previous marriage, and I claim them sometimes. Joe Reese, you saw Skid Row and Pantera in '92? Wow. That's cool. Kind of an odd combo. I imagine, was this Pantera on the Cowboys from Hell, or was this Pantera on Vulgar Display of Power? You've been asked for feet photos before? I can imagine, Ghoul, but I don't, I mean, to each their own, I guess, whatever floats your boat, Whatever floats your boat. I'm more of an elbow guy, I love sexy elbows on a woman, not those ashy elbows. Ooh, gross. Me and Homer Simpson, or wait a minute, it was Marge who had like the elbow fetish, right? Yeah, it was Marge, I think. Is Roy my child? Roy Burns? That's why they call me Big Papa Piz. There you go. How you doing, Conversations with a Mime? Oh yeah, I liked Silverchair. Yeah. Yeah, I had the Frog Stomp CD back in the day. Some good stuff on there. Oh, thank you, Sasha. Cole, what's up, man? How's it going, buddy? Your right elbow has never been touched. Nice. Your right elbow's never been touched by your right hand. That would be, impossible. Impossible to do. You're a nose girl? Like those big noses? I hear you. Royale Lloyd, your boy. Texas Chainsaw Massacre is my favorite. Yeah, Neon Ballroom. That was some good stuff from Silverchair too. Yeah. What did they do? Are they still around? But what are you up to, Cole? How are you spending these strange days? Are you isolated and self-quarantine, or are you catching up on movies? You catching up on some writing? Yeah, but was this Pantera, were they touring on Cowboys from Hell, or were they touring on Vulgar Display of Power in 92? You're one of those introverts whose life hasn't changed as much as others. I hear you. Yeah, Cole, what do you think about this new Marvel comic series that's got characters like Safe Space and Snowflake? Bacon, Ader, YOLO Swaggin', what's up, sexy? Just staying sexy. By the way, I was talking about possibly getting a new PC in the future. What's a good website to purchase a pre-built gaming PC from? Amazon? Okay. Yes, I like Slayer. Yeah, I like Slayer. Very cool. 92 was vulgar. That's what I thought. Actually, for once, I can say I've been working on writing. I got a new laptop, so I've been transferring stuff over from the old one. It's got me back into some. Well, that's good. That's good to hear. You went out twice this week for medication and supplies. I went out. Let's see what. I've been out at least twice this week too for supplies and stuff. Raskolnikov, how are you doing? If you buy from Amazon themselves, it's never bad. The reason they got this far is their pro tier customer service. Yeah. Okay, I'll look into Amazon and see what they've got on there. Thanks. Rasco, very well. Corona got you bored. I hear you. I do have an Xbox One Royale. Yes, I do. I still intend to do some streaming of Left 4 Dead 2 via Xbox here very soon. Keep saying that, but then I never get around to doing it, so. A Reddit post once said it best: if you have a problem, we'll fix it. You don't know how they fix it, but they do. As long as they fix it, you know what I mean? As long as they fix it. You're waiting for Resident Evil 3 and Final Fantasy 7. Cool. No Doom 64 for you, Cole? Yeah, Left 4 Dead 2 was fun, Eternal. It's been a long time since I played it. Yeah, I can do a lot of work from home, Brian. So that's good. Some of my favorite TV shows. Well, The Simpsons would be right up there. Buffy the Vampire Slayer would be way up there also. I loved the X-Files for like the first several seasons. And for one reason or another, I stopped watching and I just never went back to the X-Files. Piz, would you ever add posters, pictures on your ceiling? I would, except I've got this damn swirl pattern ceiling down here. I don't know. Whatever it's called. I forget what it's called. Where you've got like, I don't know. I could get it scraped off because I mean, literally, I have no wall space for anything else. So, yeah. I loved Buffy Horrigal. Buffy was there for me during a particularly difficult time in my life. So I loved Buffy when it was first airing, but when they made the jump to college, that was around the same time I went to college. So I totally, fell out and stopped watching Buffy. And then many, many years later, I kind of rediscovered Buffy through the FX network, who was playing it constantly. And it was there for me during a very difficult time of my life. So I have a very, very, Buffy is very, very special to me. Get it with a 3-year protection, and it's still a Savage rig. Let me look it up here. You love Buffy and Angel Darkspawn. Yeah, I liked Angel too. I saw every episode of Angel. I didn't like it quite as much as Buffy, but I liked Angel too. Watched Buffy all through your high school years. I grew up with her. It was definitely there for me through some shit too. I feel you. Let me check out this link here. Omen by HP. Intel Core i9. 32 gigabyte RAM. Windows. Now this is a pretty solid rig. Yeah. That's a pretty solid rig. I'll bookmark it. Thank you, sir. You always wanted to get into the X-Files, but you never did. I loved them, man. I loved it. But I don't know. I just fell out, and I never really got back into it. It's basically price for parts and what kind of warranty you get, even if you build it yourself. Spike was your fave, Horrigal? Spike was a lot of ladies' favorites. Everybody loves the bad boy. Not just he was a bad boy. He was like, he was the, trying to be like a reformed bad boy. I got to meet James Marsters once. I met Marsters. I met who else did I meet from Buffy? Nicholas Brendan. I met Nicholas Brendan, and I think one other person from Buffy, but I don't remember. I had him sign my Buffy Once More with Feeling poster. Sam Crow for life. Oh, I loved Sons of Anarchy too. Second favorite shows. I've never seen any Bates Motel. Never seen any Bates Motel. I remember Millennium Kowloon Reloaded, but I shouldn't. I remember watching it, but I don't remember very much about it. Bates Motel is pretty good. Darkspawn. Yeah, I mean, I've only heard good things about it. Yeah, I got to meet Spike. I absolutely got to meet Spike. He wrote something funny on my if you remember the poster for Once More with Feeling, like there's Allison Hannigan is like pretty big on the poster, and he drew an arrow to her head with like a question mark and he wrote something under it like, because she doesn't, she had like, I don't remember. She didn't sing or something in that episode. I don't remember. And of course he sang a lot in that episode, and like, he's not on the poster at all. So he wasn't particularly pleased with not being included on the poster. I agree. Kowloon. Yes. I honestly thought he had to be British. And not just because of the accent, just because of like the way he looked. I mean, I just thought he looked like a British guy. So, I was kind of surprised when I was like, oh, he's not British. Interesting. Bates Motel was awesome. Bates Motel's truly great. Wow. Is it done? Are they done with Bates Motel? Is it off the air now? Not a show guy, but yeah, I remember you talking about Hannibal on an episode of The Sausage Factory, Cole. Sons of Anarchy helped you through one of the roughest times of your life. That's cool. That's a pretty rough show to help you through a rough time in your life. My goodness. But yeah, I like that show a lot. You got it, Dave. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, I remember you talking about how violent it was. Orc says he loves you, Cole. I was shocked by how violent Sons of Anarchy was. I mean, Sons of Anarchy was super not just super violent, but like super sexual too. I mean, there were episodes where like Charlie Hunnam was like, naked, and it's on cable television, but it's still on television. So I was kind of surprised by how violent and how sexual that show was. There's a shot in Edge of the Axe that shows the killer is a man, but later the killer... That's a spoiler. Post spoiler alert, Jan Man. I don't remember that part. It reveals that shows the killer is a man. I don't know if I remember that part. Bates Hotel was a 5-season deal from the start, so it went out exactly as planned. Okay, cool. Streaming services I currently have are Shudder, Amazon Prime. I share. Yes, he is, Cole. I share Netflix, and that's it. I've only got 3. Well, really 2, and I share one. So, oh yeah, the last episode of Sons of Anarchy. Yep. Chibs. Chibs. There's some great characters on Sons of Anarchy. Remember when they killed oh gosh, what was his name? Ryan, what was his character's name? Oh jeez. That one was pretty rough. Not seen Shameless. I'll have to go back and watch my review of that. Opie. That was the death of Opie. Yes, Opie. Yes. That was a pretty rough demise for poor Opie. Ethan, I just binge watched a ton of your vids. Glad I'm here for the live. Oh, cool, man. Yeah. Thanks for being here. Yes, I do know Opie plays Beta on The Walking Dead. I don't really watch The Walking Dead anymore, but I know that he's on there. You done with Mayans? Yeah, I've not seen any Mayans at all. Pennywise versus Michael Myers. I don't know who would come out on top of that one. Jeez. Well, Pennywise can't die. Well, neither can Myers. I don't know. Jerp. Orc's pro tip is to not be a lady's reproductive organ and live life, but don't be a cuck and think you carrying COVID-19. So, words to live by there, Jerp. You like Just Before Dawn? Ghoul? Yeah, I like that movie a lot. You watched Death Wish 3 earlier today, Nico? Can't believe they killed the giggler. They killed the giggler, man. Hold on. Let's see if we can find a giggler clip here. Well, I mean, Bronson kills he commits like a mini genocide in that movie. He kills like an entire generation of people in that movie. I mean, my God, the body count is like unbelievable, dude. Here we go. Let's check this out. Let's find the death of the giggler. All right, there the giggler just got blasted. Here we go.
They killed the giggler, man. They killed the giggler!
They killed the giggler, man. They killed the giggler. Ugh. Let's listen to that again. They killed the giggler. The guy does like he's snorting some blow.
They killed the giggler, man. They killed the giggler!
How do you respond to that? I mean, even if the giggler was your best friend and like somebody yells at you, they killed the giggler. They killed the giggler. I mean, how do you respond to that? Never got to meet, never met Seth Green. Yeah, I mean, Bronson in Death Wish 3, I mean, he's just like, jeez. Yeah, I've been over The Walking Dead for many, many years. Many, many years. I think I tuned out around like season 6. I'm shocked it's even still going. I mean, they need to say, okay, this is our end game. They need to do an end game to this series and say, okay, we're going out in 2 seasons or whatever. You know, the season after next is our last season. So this season is going to be building toward the final season, and the final season is building toward the finale. Because, I mean, the show is just the same thing over and over and over again every season. They've got to have an end game. Unbelievable. Let's see. Piz read the end. I'm sure He can see it. Jerp is an MVP, that's for sure. Don't be a cuck and think you carrying COVID-19 won't hurt your grandparents, parents, or older people who you care about. So that's Orc's words about COVID. Oh, geez. Walking Brokeback Mountain. Actually, Rick Grimes is not dead. Apparently, they're doing some kind of Rick Grimes movie. I don't know. R.I.P. Giggler. You know. He lives on in our hearts, though. Bronson may have killed Giggler. He took his body. But he lives on in our hearts, you know. That sounded weird. He took his body. He took his life, you know. But his spirit lives on in our hearts. They're beating a dead horse just like Supernatural. Oh, gosh. Season 15 of Supernatural? Jeez. Yeah, two Rick Grimes films. Yes. Not one, two Rick Grimes films. Unbelievable. Yes, I do intend to review Fright Night 2, that Blu-ray eventually, Dave. Yes, I do like Street Trash, Robert. It's been a long time since I've seen it, but I do like Street Trash. Dark Spawn. You love the Walking Dead universe. You're a huge fan, but you think it's just been strung along for too long. Yep. I mean, The Walking Dead is kind of like the, you know, you either go out on top or you stick around until you become The Walking Dead. I'd watch anime before Supernatural. Let's mourn the Giggler again real quick. I really miss the Giggler.
They killed the Giggler, man. They killed the Giggler!
They had no business doing that. None.
Nope. They had no business doing that. None whatsoever.
That.
No, they had no business doing that at all.
They had no business doing that.
Nope.
None.
Not a bit. They had no business taking out the Giggler. Oh, jeez. What is the Giggler? It's a character in Death Wish 3 who giggles a lot. So they call him the Giggler. And Charles Bronson takes him out. R.I.P. Giggler forever. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard of Caius, Matt. You feel like it has to do with a lot of the decisions they've made too? If they stuck completely with canon to the comics, would be great. Why did he say they? Because the Giggler is so... I mean, the Giggler was so powerful. I mean, not one man could kill the Giggler, right? So, I mean, of course they're thinking they. It had to be, you know, like a whole gang of people to take out the Giggler. But it was just one man. That man's name was Bronson. What did I think about your lively Corey Feldman reaction stream with thousands of viewers? I I was pretty shocked, pretty blown away that many people showed up for that. But yeah, my goodness, that was pretty wild. That was pretty wild. Kellen Reloaded's going to have a grilled cheese sandwich. Very nice. Very nice. That Corey Feldman live stream. I know that was it was so crazy. Just all of a sudden, just like bam, it went from, you know, a few people to thousands of people, and it was same thing on YouTube and Twitch. Just huge. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with Doom, to be honest. I don't know. I don't know. I never finished the last Doom game. I liked it, but I don't know. Did the Corey Feldman bump go to my head? Absolutely. The Corey Feldman bump. Yeah. Whew, man. Got way too big for my britches. I've not seen the Bruce Willis Death Wish movie. I really have no desire to. It'll be dirt cheap for Black Friday this year if there's a Black Friday. If there's a Black Friday. But yeah, I really have no desire to watch the Bruce Willis Die Hard, directed by horror master Eli Roth. That's true, Ghoul. That's true. My head got so big I can't even fit it inside any of my Myers masks without ripping them. Jeez. Don't have GTA 5. It's pretty bland. Oh, the Death Wish remake. Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine. Oh, thank you, Ethan. Oh, thanks. Yeah, yeah. If times get really tough, I'll start that OnlyFans account. Because apparently there's guys out there who want feet pics. So they won't be cheap either. I'll tell you that much. They won't be cheap. Is my head growing? I certainly hope not. It can't. If it gets any bigger, I'm be in trouble. I would get an H5, but I would have to rehaul it because the hair is really bad. LOL. Yeah. The H5 Trick or Treat Studios mask is pretty. Yeah. Because I got a Japanese lady friend to check out your vids. She agreed that she was not prepared for the sex appeal. I told her just wait until he breaks out the vest. I've actually got 2 vests, Jan Man. But I'm going to have to put those away, though, because it's getting too warm, you know. I've got a black vest and a green vest. I'm going to have to put them away. It's getting warm here in Kentucky. Spring has finally arrived in Kentucky, so. Those vests are adorbs. Oh, jeez. Michonne left the show, really? Did they kill her off, or did she just leave? I don't know if I've seen the H2O mask. Yeah, I have. I'm sure. I don't know. I've got masks from every Halloween up to part 6. Oh, this Sunday is Michonne's final episode. I wonder if they're going to kill her off, or if she's just going to leave. You like a woman with nice feet, don't get the fetish, though? Well, don't think I've ever been fetishized until tonight. I don't know how I feel about it, honestly. But apparently some people have vest fetishes. I may have to, start wearing the vest more. Post lots of vest pics on my OnlyFans. The resurrection mask from Tots looks awful. I did pre-order the Michael Myers Halloween 1 Trick or Treat Studios figure. I did pre-order that. Vests and masks, nothing else on. There we go. Vest Fetish, great band name. That is a good band name. Piz cures everything, even AIDS and COVID-19. Vests and masks. That's got to be my thing. My specialty. I had a headache all day before this stream. Now it's gone. It's official. Piz cures headaches. There you go. Very cool. I agree, Sasha. My favorite Myers mask is the Part 2 mask. Do I get more views on YouTube than Twitch? Yeah, I do. But I like to have Twitch. I like to have Twitch around also. Darkspawn. I'm just now sort of exploring Twitch. So, give us a free preview tonight. Oh, I don't know. Probably get my whole YouTube channel shut down. I know it's definitely against the terms of service on Twitch, but just don't go to Mixer. Those will have to be private pics, you know what I mean? Those will be on the OnlyFans account. Oh, well, thank you, Darkspawn. Appreciate that. The Halloween 78 mask from Tots, the sculpt is really good. The paint job's off. So, I mean, it's very, very white. It's too clean, I think. Unpopular opinion, Halloween 4 mask is your favorite. The Halloween 4 Trick or Treat Studios mask is really good. I think that's probably, that in my opinion, is like one of their very best Myers masks. The Part 4 is really good. My girlfriend was over not long ago, and she was looking at all the different masks there on my shelves, and she was like, well, why do they all look different? And I said, well, I said they had to kind of change things in Part 4 because they were afraid they were going to get sued. And then I was like, I don't know what they were thinking with Part 5. Because she was like, you can kind of see, William Shatner and like all these up here. Like she was talking about like the Parts 1 and 2 masks. She's like, you can see Shatner in these. But then she was like, down here, they're just, what's that about? I was like, yeah, they were afraid they were going to get sued, so they had to mix things up. Oh, thank you, Orc. Just making OnlyFans and review horror items. Or maybe review like kinky horror items. Are there any kinky horror items? I'm sure there are. No, not really, Ghoul. She really was not a horror person at all before me. So, I mean, I got to introduce her to like Friday the 13th, and I got to introduce her to a lot of horror movies. And some of them she likes. Some of them she doesn't. So, not a big horror person, but, you know. Review the horror porn spoofs. You mean like, Friday the 13th, a nude beginning? That'd be a good one. I know Texas Chainsaw Massacre has its own one, but I won't say the name of it. Now, she doesn't hate horror. The only horror she refuses to watch is anything to do with like demons or possessions. So The Exorcist is out. Even though I've told her, I'm like, Night of the Demons is a really fun movie, and it's not, like a, it's got demons in it, but it's not like, it's really, she's like, no. If there's demons in it, or if there's demons in the title, or if it involves any kind of possession, she's out. No thanks. She does not like to be on camera at all. R.I.P. Post Malone. What? Post Malone die? No, he couldn't have. He's not trending on Twitter. That's true, Orc. She did do that. Yeah. Anything demon or devil related or anything like that, she's just not into. Even though I try to tell her how great The Exorcist is, it's like, no. Not happening. Need to have her on a show. Yeah, that's not happening. She's not, does not like to be on camera. Does not like to be on camera. She when people recognize me at like conventions or whatever, and they come up with like a camera, she like runs. She's actually not seen Jason Goes to Hell. She's seen Friday the 13th, Friday the 13th Part 4, Friday the 13th Part 5. I think that's it. I think that's all the Friday the 13th she's seen. She actually wanted to watch Part 4 after we went to a convention where there was Corey Feldman, Ted White, and Tom Savini. She liked their group Q&A so much that she was like, we need to watch that. So I was like, okay. You want to watch the final chapter? We will do it. Have a Friday marathon with her Piz? No, she wouldn't make it through. If someone gave me, in terms of overall dankness, if someone gave you a free house in X area, would you choose Kentucky? I'd have to choose Kentucky. Because Jeremy loves Kentucky. He doesn't want to move from Kentucky. Oh, thank you, Calhoun. Appreciate that. Yeah, I was thinking about doing something for 40,000 subscribers, some kind of celebratory live stream or something, but I don't know, it seems like a weird time to celebrate, to celebrate, you know what I mean? Anything, but, and then, I had people say, well, do a contest or a giveaway or something, but really, yeah, YouTube frowns upon giveaways and contests these days. I don't know. Slim Jesus 2021. Real time. Oh, goodness. What's my least favorite sequel in each of the big franchises? Least favorite Nightmare sequel. Oh, goodness. Either 4 or 6. I really dislike both those. They're they're super, Freddy is a stand-up comic. Least favorite Friday sequel. Oh, man. Probably Jason X. Least favorite Halloween would be Resurrection. Not counting the remake, of course. Least favorite Scream would be Scream 4. Least favorite Chainsaw would be... Oh, that's a tough one. I even like The Next Generation, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I even like that one. I guess I'd have to go with Next Generation for Chainsaw Massacre. Child's Play... Probably Seed of Chucky, I guess. I don't remember much about Seed of Chucky. You've been married for 18 years now, and my wife says she used to like horror films, but I ruined it for her. If that's all I shoved in her face, LOL. That's funny. Do a Jeremy time per 40K? Oh, maybe. Google frowns upon anything they can't take 30% of. I think that's true. I don't know. Nightmare 4, and I've not seen it in a long time. I don't know. The making Freddy so, funny and quippy and all that stuff. I just, I actually think part 6 is worse. So, I mean, part 6 would probably be my least favorite, to be honest. My girlfriend's actually watching right now. She says maybe I'll do a cameo at 50,000 subscribers or 100,000 subscribers. So there you go. That's the plan. 50 or 100,000 subscribers. So also, she didn't say anything about the OnlyFans account, so she must support the OnlyFans account. So I want to get that started tomorrow because I'm ready to make some money. Jeremy used to play video games, Darkspawn. It was funny back in the day. He used to rage a little bit too. It was funny. He would play like Super Mario World, and he would, if he would get killed, he would kind of he would go like that and like shake his hands like this, like he was clawing at something. I remember him doing it. It was so funny. Oh God, it's so funny watching him rage. But he liked to play Super Mario World was his favorite. He also played Super Punch Out a little bit. But yeah, I just remember him raging at Super Mario World. Oh, it's so funny. So funny. Just remember that face. Of course, I was probably a bad influence because I would rage occasionally too. So I think he learned it from me, unfortunately. I don't know, Nico. I don't know why it's not available. Freddy's Nightmares, the TV series. I don't know. That's a good question. The horror film that scared me the most. I don't remember one that really scared me. I don't ever remember being really scared at a horror movie or by a horror movie. I mean, I remember Fortress freaking me out as a kid. I was very young though. And that's not even really a horror movie. Yeah, no, Michael doesn't need to talk. Michael never needs to talk. Let's check in on the giggler real quick.
The giggler, man. They killed the giggler!
They had no business doing that. None.
They didn't. They had no business. No business at all doing that. Let's see. How long have we been streaming tonight, folks? We've been streaming for just about almost 2 hours. And it is 2:25 a.m. here on the East Coast. So yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. If you've not dropped a like on the YouTube stream, please do so. I'd appreciate it. And if you're watching over on Twitch and you've not followed, please do so. Stay healthy, you noob. Oh, goodness gracious. The Breakfast Club horrifies you, Nico? If Bucky doesn't make a cameo in Halloween Kills, I'm out. There you go. I agree. We need Bucky in Halloween Kills. Tommy Doyle is back. Eternal Horror. Tommy Doyle is in Halloween Kills. Actually played by Anthony Michael Hall. Talk about Breakfast Club. All right, guys. Well, I think I'm going to call it a stream. But again, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Let me give some shout outs here. Everybody over on Twitch, Darkspawn63, Bacon Eater, YOLO Swaggins, aka Orc. Let's see who else was with us over on Twitch. There's the guy who wanted my feet pics. Again, I don't know how to feel about being fetishized like that. But we won't shout him out. Crispy Meme 420, that's a great name. Rasko Kolovov over on Twitch. Callie Known and None over on Twitch. Let's see who's with me still over on YouTube. There's Rambo. What's up, Rambo? How you doing, man? Just dropping by to say hello. Well, hello, Rambo. Hope you're doing well. Stay healthy. Let's see. Eternal Horror, Kowloon Reloaded, Horror Ghoul, Royale Lloyd, Yo Boy, Sasha, buddy Dave Vanderhoff, Robert Long, Matt Cheshire, Myers, and Voorhees, my buddy Nico, Sasha, Cole was here with us for a while. My buddy Jan Man, my buddy Jerpin, Ethan. So yeah, thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. I appreciate it. Have a great night. Stay healthy. Stay safe during these strange days. And yeah, have a good one. We'll see you again soon. Take care and good night. Peace.